soon be underway. Just a single rookies cup race here at Mugello. The Reds rise and off they go. Good clean start. Barry Baltas gets a really good run, and I think he's Alex Skrig off the second row got a really good run as well. A nice 56. Noguchi, he had a good start in Jerez as well. It's Noguchi, the Japanese, who heads into the first corner first. Superb stuff. Somebody is going around the outside, but Noguchi holds that good inside line for the climb up there.
Beautiful stuff from Noguchi. You can't get these little bikes off the line. Like you said, Noguchi was brilliant there, and also great here in Mugello.
But he's already lost the lead to Cooney. Cooney has snatched that. He's the one Japanese takes it from the other, the pole man, the winner here last year. Cooney has the advantage on the number 2 machine, on 92 machine. Noguchi, Tatai, Baltas, Skrig, of course, they fell on Uriart, Huertas, all the top guys there got away well. And Cooney's so determined to try and repeat that victory from 12 months ago.
Great season in the World Cup as well, so he's got a lot of riding under his belt. Experienced rider, second year in the Rookies Cup, and really showing it. But Carlos Tati there, number 99 in the bunch, back to third, slipped back to fourth. He suffered a little bit because some of these tracks were new for him last year. Great little rider, but this year he knows what he's doing.
Taking up the front running again on the 56 machine. It is, yes, one Japanese again swaps the lead with Cooney. It's Noguchi back in front. Everybody got the hammer down. Noguchi has the slightest advantage, but there's a whole freight train behind him. Including the 88 machine of Artem Marev, the Russian. Round the sweeping left, handed down to start lap 3, and Barry Baltas on the number 7 machine has picked up the slipstream of Tatai, number 99, and Noguchi 56. So Baltas there is good for his size, doesn't have to down the straight, he needs that slipstream, and he certainly took advantage of it there. Wow, you can see your onboard action there, how intense it is. That's the 66 machine of Huertas on the outside, the 7 machine of Baltas on the inside.
An extra drink in the opening laps because of course these guys pretty much brimful of fuel, so the bikes are heavier than they probably are when they do the fastest laps in practice. They have to allow for that as they break into that corner. And you're right, Barry Baltas, number 7, the last rider that needs to be leading onto that straight there because he is the biggest and the biggest slipstream. However, he can get riders slipstream passing and he's not time that straight long enough that he can then re-slipstream them and get back to the front by the end.
And the 40-year-old Spanish Marcus Uriart was briefly in the front there, but he's been passed once more by Yuki Cooney on the 92. Baltas goes up the inside of him as well, so Baltas, he doesn't want to let Cooney get away because Cooney obviously wants to sprint this. So Cooney in fact has got a mark for about 10 bike lengths suddenly. He's made a very clean sweep of it into the lead, and just while Uriart and Baltas were sorting themselves out, Yuki Cooney has got himself a very, very handy advantage, and if he can deny the slipstream from the guys behind, this is going to be a huge advantage as they come round to complete it out.
It really is, and it looks like he's got enough gap there, and yeah, Barry Baltas being bigger rider might not be able to close that gap properly long starting the straight. But as the riders were saying at the top of the show, they have so many passing opportunities down here. The fastest lap is the fastest lap or the fastest line, but it really opens the door for a lot of out-braking manoeuvres.
So Cooney has the advantage. Baltas on the 7 machine in 2nd place. There it's Huertas 66 there in 4th. Tatai in front, beg your pardon, Neil. Yes, Tatai. And then Cooney, in fact, has gone back, been pushed back there behind Huertas. So it's Tatai with the advantage ahead of Baltas, Uriart, Huertas, Cooney, Noguchi fell on.
Yeah, great stuff there from Carlos Tati, managing to hold that advantage. Again, the fastest lap along the way. And yeah, really unusual for a rider to make a break this early in the race. Of course, these guys are tripping over each other and just playing into his hand once he's up the hill. Then it's pretty much, if you can continue the fast lines, and you're in a great position. That looks like yeah, Uriart that's into 2nd place.
So superb stuff from Carlos Tati. Very commercial, does it? Tatai stole the advantage, but absolutely brilliant stuff. Came from just in the middle of that pack, got 10, 12 bike length lead suddenly. Really stole the march on the others. There's the 37th machine of Pedro Acosta, the 15-year-old Spaniard in the middle of that pack.
Costa, he was doing a good job throughout practice as well, using the slipstream useful. He was quite often in the top 10 and really got a good feel for this Mugello circuit.
So just what can the others do now that he has stolen the advantage like that? They've really got to settle down. Cooney still back in about 5th place. There's the number 5 machine. Lorenzo fell on the Frenchman.
Well, this is certainly not part of the plan for Yuki Cooney. I'm sure he was confident that he could match Carlos Tatai's pace, but he wouldn't expect him to get a gap this early on. He'd be happy to circulate. He really has to dig deep down. You can see Carlos Tatai, if anything, extending that advantage.
Yeah, in the 1.6, absolutely incredible stuff. So really, Cooney, he's released the pole, and that's the 30 machine of Max Cook, the English rider. There is Cooney on the number 92 machine in 3rd place.
Well, for Cooney, this could just work. He's going to get a nice slipstream here, and from Barry Baltus, he'll get a good draft past them, and he can see number 99 Carlos Tatai in his sights. So he's going to come along this start pretty straight, faster than Tatai, but whether that will let him get any closer is rest is ahead over that crest.
Yeah, and of course if you get the huge slipstream from 2 riders there. Uriart got the slipstream both from Yuki Cooney and from Barry Baltus, and charged past them both in up in 2nd place.
He actually lost to Tatai on that lap again. Carlos Tatai got the fastest lap in his 2:1.3, and now 1.3 seconds is the gap between first and second.
So as Tatai said at the end of practice, he's done plenty of practice on his own as well as hunting the slipstream. So he said he did time on his own to work out just what he needed to do. And he's making full use of that now, very much of a thinking rider. And it seems to be paying off at the moment.
Great little rider, looks really busy on the bike, got quite an animated ride to start as Barry Baltus gets down the inside of Yuki Cooney there, just halting his progress.
And just what they don't need to be doing if they're going to chase after Carlos Tatai.
Yeah, it's highly unlikely it will happen, but what they do need to do is try and work together if they want to get back in touch with Carlos Tatai, but at the moment that's not happening.
Not at all. So there is the 99 machine of the 16-year-old Spaniard, and that bunch behind just slowing each other down a bit. There's Delphi corner. And it's heading, it's going to head up towards 10 seconds. And I think they are like this at the end of the lap, and that really is a huge gap to try and make up. Yeah. Still 12 laps remaining, or at least 11 and a half.
Plenty of time, yeah, what Carlos Tatai must do is make mistakes and basically the 5 Lorenzo fella. He's a new rider this year, he's really stood out for me, but he seems to be on the pace pretty much everywhere in the bunch, down in the new racetracks, really adapted well to the RC250R KTM machine. Great little rider, 14 years old, and
so Cooney now in 2nd place. Oh, he suddenly missed a gear or something. Did he miss it?
He missed the gear, or he was in too tall a gear as the headed out. I don't think he missed the gear. I think he was maybe in too tall a gear, maybe 4th instead of 3rd as the headed out. But final corner there, of course, got no ground down the hill onto the long straight.
So suddenly it's fell on the number 5 machine, who picked up 2nd place, and the number 11 machine is 11, string alongside him. 11 goes into the corner at the end of the straight into 2nd place. That's the 7th machine of Baltus, and they're all slowing each other down terribly, and Carlos Tatai is now 2.9, almost 3 seconds away in the lead.
It's just all playing into the bag of Carlos Tatai, and yeah, he's doing a great job because he's set another fastest lap, 2:01 flat on that lap, but at the same time, these guys, as I said, chipping up with each other and just letting them get further into the distance. But really, the points there, it's all the way down to 17th, really.
Yeah, from the 2nd to 17th.
Yeah.
Incredible stuff. So, Tatai, you can see visibly how big the vehicle position, how big that tank is that's chasing.
It really is all about a battle for 2nd place at the moment.
And that's the seeding track limits there. That's okay, do it once or twice, you're going to get away from it a little bit, but if you're doing it more than that, then you're going to He was very much in the hunt for the podium at Jerez, but he's just in the midst of that point at the moment. This is the battle for 2nd, of course.
And you can see on the screens, but South African rider Aiden leaving Lundberg, he actually crashed out number 62, so he is taking no further part in this race.
There's 16-year-old Frenchman. At the front is the Belgian Barry Boltus. But as he says, he has trouble leading the pack down finish there. He's led on to, he's got a good drive, he was really thrilled with the bike setup and qualifying. He said that it was really working well for him, but he's now got the 15, I think it's the Gucci, he's got the thundering past as we go over the hill here, and it's about 6 abreast, at least 6 abreast.
Yeah,
My goodness.
A few more come thundering past at the same time. Yeah, it looks like he's going in there second, third.
And I think it's Salvador who's actually picked up the advantage going in on the 38 if he managed to hold it.
This is the
That's amazing. Yeah, and all the points.
That's right, yeah, all the point scorers in this point. It really is anybody.
Yeah, it is now Salvador. It's Noguchi on 56. So Spaniard versus the Japanese. Salvador Noguchi at the head of that group. Carlos fell on the Frenchman, but this is Carlos Tate on the number 99.
Yeah, completely off the hook now. 4.5 seconds gap. Some things that we've very, very rarely seen in Rookies Cup racing.
That's right. As you say, Neil, he's lapping 2:01.5, 2:02, a high 2:02 for the guys behind him. And fell on the 5 now, who has picked up the advantage in that chasing pack.
The other thing, when you're being slipstream, you almost feel like your bike's slowing down. You get sucked back into the guys. It's not just that you maintain your speed, you actually get pulled back and it's flying past.
So Fellon on the 5, Noguchi on 56, Cooney on 92 around the outside of Noguchi. Behind is Boltus on the 7. Then David Salvador on 38. That is Yuki Cooney, the pole man, the winner from last year. He's got a fight on his hands just to get on the podium this time. 56, Noguchi goes into 2nd place. The inside is Boltus. There is Carlos Tate. Super smooth.
And just saw a great shot of Lorenzo Fellon coming around the outside there in 5th position as he came onto the straight there, number 5 there. And I was going to predict that he might have just turned that down. Because the whole bunch of guys down his inside, I thought he might get to that first corner first, but didn't quite work out this time.
Boltus is brave on the brakes up the inside.
He was strong on the brakes and that was one of his strongest points at the brakes.
89 is Marcus Uriak, the 13-year-old Spaniard in 3rd and 2nd in that group. 50, well, he was, yes, he still is there, but 56 is Noguchi. Somebody else can see the track, but it didn't quite catch who it was there.
Yeah, they have to be careful with that 3 times, and then they will get the instruction that someone moves a long lap. And almost the guys will have to practice that long lap. Practice just to see what it feels like.
Yeah, because there'd be nothing worse than having to do the long lap and then running off the track or something right as you want to be. Right, so there's Boltus 7. He's very much been at the head of this pack, but he's been completely unable to do what Carlos Tate did and a race away from them.
Carlos today doing a great job there. It's so easy when you're out in front of that. It's something he hasn't been used to, certainly in Rookies Cup racing. He's always been in the bunch, had some strong rides last year, obviously at the race as well, but now he just has to concentrate, 8 spots. His lap times have probably been within the 10th over the last 2 or 3 laps, or 2 certainly faster than the Jason Bunch, but yeah, he's really
to complete lap 7. We're still going to have 8 laps to go.
This time Barry Baltus looking like he might have just got to the flag in the last lap. It's a nice little gap coming on there. More places he loses. This time Lorenzo Fellon up to 2nd. Good outbreaking manoeuvre for him.
Touch there, so to move over in a hurry up the hill.
gear changes going on there. Second, third up the hill, back to second for that chicane, and then up third, fourth as I head down to the next left-right chicane. Back to second. As a tip in here, change direction up to third, a nice drive out here, and then up to third, fourth gear as I head even more downhill to this right-left plunge that takes him down to the double Arrabbiata section of the track. Lorenzo in there, a little bit wide, close it up nicely.
There certainly isn't one line round here, is there, Neil? I mean, there may be a perfect line, but if you make a little bit wide here, you can maybe pull it back and it doesn't hurt you too.
Different lines for different situations, really, because even though there's a lot of slipstreaming on the start-finish straight, some of these faster corners really tucked in behind the bar in front, that second group in as well, so you really can use the slipstream, and sometimes that's setting yourself up to run into the rear of the guys as they head out of these corners. And certainly for passing, you can pass, block, and not lose any time through most of the sectors from here.
Fallon just a little bit of an advantage over the others as they head into the last left-right flip before the long dropping left-hander over the start position. Number 5 machine being very well ridden by the young Frenchman there.
Just a little fly through that left-right section there. It's a nice little gap there. That's a similar up to what Paris Tati had. He moves over to make his break.
There is Tati on the number 99 machine. 9th in the Red Bull MotoGP Rookies Cup last year with the best result first in the second race of the season in Jerez. 24th in the Junior World Championship last year. And there's the pack. So Fallon's advantage disappeared down the straight there as the others did manage to pick up the slipstream. He's now been pushed back to 4th.
This is the norm, this is how hard it is to break away, and really unusual what Tati did there. His lap time's incredibly consistent, actually matched his last lap time, 2.7. Well, the guys behind him was 3/4 of a second slower than that.
Absolutely, did it at the right time. That's the 88 machine of Artem Marev again, the Russian. Back to that pack.
And he's 17th, all the way down to 17th.
17th, so he's just behind that group, but at the moment he's going to be out of luck as far as the points are concerned.
Great slow-mo shot there of turn 1, and then turn 2 as they head into the first left-hander.
Beautiful stuff. And here we are back live. Yuki Kuni on 92 has picked up the advantage on that second place group. 7 is Baltus. 28 is Matteo Bertelli, the Italian, 15-year-old Italian, who's 7th in the world in the Rookies Cup at the moment. He got on the podium in Jerez. Fighting his hands to get there this time.
I think he did a great job in that last lap. On this lap, he went over the line in 8th position, and that's really what he has to do. He has to manage his race and do it's damage limitation for him. Carlos Tati, obviously a big championship threat, will be a championship threat all the season, so he really has to do his very best and try and grab as many points. Certainly he needs a podium out of this race. Just heading over to the left-hand side of the track here, trying to break the slipstream. The riders didn't quite work as well. Went with him, but certainly worth a try.
So it was the Japanese Noguchi who was, in fact, he picked up the advantage on the 56. Noguchi has the advantage. Baltus right down the outside there and across on the brake. Superb stuff from the Belgian on the number 7 to take the advantage from Noguchi going into the right hand at the end of the start finish.
Absolutely, still all bunched together, and there's at least 10 in that group that could still finish in the podium. Barry Baltus turn up front.
And what do you think, Neil? If he is going to take that second place, can he afford to come on to the start and finish straight in the lead of that group on the last lap, or are they going to slipstream past him before he gets to the flag?
I think he needs to try to, and if he's got that kind of gap that we see at the moment, he could just about make it. He's strong in Jerez, unfortunately had that crash in race 2, but he's confident running at the front, he's confident leading the bunch, and he really has to just do his very best, and like in all Rookies Cup races, you've got to pass or be passed if you're following anyone, so he's lost his advantage on this lap. He's a determined little rider, as I said, he's having a great season. He's been really strong. He's a lot of experience, had a lot of riding this year. I have to put the money on Yuki Kuni, but they pushed on so sharp in the last lap, and I'm sure a big lead, and his balance is probably sure he'll be able to match his pace.
We saw briefly the 50 machine of Jason Dupasquier, the 17-year-old Swiss there, and he's not featured right at the front of that group. You can see the Dayglow pink helmet. He's in about 6th place in that group, but I wouldn't put it past him to just do the right thing at the right time and get into a podium position.
Not at all. I mean, like I said, he lost a lot of race laps last year with injury, and he's come back strong as ever. And his lap times are matching the guys at the front of this bunch, and there's no reason why he can't. They've all had a run at the front. Felling, Cooney, Costa, Baltus, Dupasquier now just got a couple of places there, and as we speak, set his fastest lap of the race, so he's got somebody left, and there's no reason why he can't be fighting for the position.
And he's actually moved up into the head of that group in 2nd place. Just picked up the slipstream at exactly the right time. 5 laps remaining, and Tato's just let the pace drop off a little bit now, but he's still actually increasing his advantage. He's still quicker than everybody else, but he's just over 2 minutes and 2 seconds.
And you can see that in his riding. He's smoothed his riding style out a little bit. He's getting pit signals. Like I said, he has got a busy riding style. He's all action when he has to be, but he smoothed things out, and that's the sign of a rider that's maturing. He's very smooth. His lap times are consistent. He's looking at his pit signals, and having 9 seconds is just an absolute dream in any race. So he'd certainly be really silly if he did anything.
So Pedro Acosta, the 15-year-old Spaniard, went up the inside of Jason Dupasquier there, and now has assumed the front-running position in that pack. On the number 37, 50 is Dupasquier with the bright pink helmet, and he's got plenty of other guys behind, including 56, Noguchi, looking for a way past.
Billy Vanier, the Australian, he's up to 11th. Huertas in 12th, but further down we expect Rouge in 13th. Max Cook and Britt, a couple of places on the map last night. Max definitely expected to be in the top 10 this year, suffering from food poison earlier in the week, so he's feeling a lot better now. So it's not out of the question that he can sneak into the top 10.
So it's still Pedro Acosta, the Spaniard, heading that group. Dupasquier will pick up a good slipstream, I think, as they head out onto the start field. 56 is Noguchi. 50 Dupasquier does have a good slipstream, but he's got Noguchi right on his tail, and Cooney, there's Fell on there as well. Noguchi really seems to have the gearing absolutely perfect for these slipstream. He does it every time. He goes storming past down the straight here. Absolutely got the thing screaming down the straight, coming out of the slipstream, has Noguchi on the 56.
Yeah, good on the brakes, but the key is to pass the guy in front before you get to the start-finish ride, and that's the tricky bit.
And I think it's Cooney who now has actually picked up the advantage. There were 2 Japanese at the head of that pack. 92 Cooney, 56 Noguchi, 37 is Acosta.
Just wonder if any of these confident that they do have something up the sleeve that they can pull out the bag, or be confident to follow a guy in front of them and get to the flag first. Cooney stretching the advantage a little bit.
And as we've said before, that the tyres withstand this kind of pressure very, very well, but they aren't the same at the end of the race as they are at the beginning. There's no, there's no doubt about that. And
yeah, the grip level definitely goes down, but they can ride different to compensate. And yeah, track temperatures up. Dunlop's like hot temperatures were around 50 degrees track temperature today, so medium compound Dunlop's worked really well. But yeah, they start sliding around, but that means that the guys maybe have to square the corners off a little bit, maybe get the bike picked up a little bit earlier.
That is Philippe Ton, the 13-year-old German. Very bad luck for him. But back with Yuki Cooney, and he's had more of an advantage a couple of corners ago. We went away to see the aftermath of Ton's accident, and Cooney's advantage, which had looked about 8 bike lengths, is now back to about 4. But whether he can avoid being slipstreamed, we'll see. 37 is Pedro Acosta behind him.
Well, that would have worked if that was the last time he's get over the start finish in the front, just.
But he's not going to get down the end of the straight in front because Acosta has the advantage. Up the inside comes Fellon on 5, but can't get in there. 92, look at Cooney around the outside. He's determined, isn't he? Absolutely brilliant stuff from the Japanese. So determined not to lose out too much and gains a place back to get himself into 3rd on the 92 machine ahead of Fellon.
Interesting, a lot of these riders set the fastest lap just when we say that the tyres are maybe dropping off a little bit on that last lap. We've got 6, 7 riders set the fastest lap on that lap. Maybe just got the perfect slipstream. So, and I think some of that is down to 3 laps to go, 2 laps after this lap. They know that it's time to get going and push as hard as they possibly can. So. Interesting.
And the first time I think they've nibbled away at Tate's advantage there, because he's lapped at 2:02 and they just got themselves into the 2:01s.
Yeah, tiny nibble though, it's really have a huge effect, but yeah, more Tate using his head and just controlling things.
So this is building up to something fantastic. Of course, you know, it was very much the same last year. 10, 11, 12 guys crossing the line together. And that was the battle for the win. Won by Tate won by Cooney last year.
The thing is, if you can make a break, it is a win-win, because this is always going to happen. The other guys, it's so unusual for that to happen. If you can't force it and just get a little bit lucky, no, not putting Tate's riding skills into question, but he just did it at the right time.
So 37 is Pedro Acosta, the 15-year-old Spaniard. He's at the head of that group. Whoa, great stuff there. Yeah, that was Barry Boltus coming around the outside. I didn't see who it was who had to pick it up.
It was Lorenzo Fellon.
And long lap for 30, that's Max Cook. Oh dear,
he didn't need.
Jump start in Jerez. He's got a long lap here, presumably for exceeding track limits. So that is pretty much of a disaster. And of course he's you know, he's only got a couple of laps to actually do that long lap. Otherwise he's going to I guess he won't get the black flag or anything this time, because it's the end of the race. He'll just get the time added to his overall race time. So back number 5 is Lorenzo Fellon. He is back at the head of that group.
The last time we looked at Fellon, he was getting pushed wide and pushed back to about 6th position. And that's how quickly it changes over a few sectors of this track.
We've noticed actually in practice that a couple of times the rookies missed the checkered flag and carried on, did an extra lap, because you're so head down here, especially if you're in a group, that picking up the checkered flag, or in this case the long lap signal, is not that easy here, and it'll be interesting to see whether Max actually sees it in time or not.
Yeah, he's got 3 laps to do it, and there's only 2 laps to go, so. But yeah, you're right. Everything's tucked in. They're basically looking forward, and yeah, it's easy. It's easy to miss the flag.
So 7 is Boltus. He picks up the lead of that group over Lorenzo Fellon. Belgium versus France. Fellon, I think, comes back at him. He does. He reassumes, and we don't see Max going around the long lap that time. There he is, the number 30. So he hasn't taken the long lap this time. 56 is Noguchi, the Japanese 17-year-old. Boltus.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be between Fellon, Boltus, and
Noguchi. Cooney in there as well. There is a leader. 99. Carlos Tate onto his last lap with a very comfortable advantage. And there goes the other guys, about 4 or 5 abreast over the start and finish. It's 10.7 seconds is the advantage of the leader. And look at that pack, just 1 lap remaining. 37 is Pedro Acosta. He has the advantage, but for how long?
Now we're going to see some passing pretty much every corner to the flag, I reckon.
And who's your man for 2nd and 3rd?
I'm going to go Cooney, because I feel like he will have a little bit in reserve. Barry Boltus will barge his way through.
So there's a fall of multiple bike crash there. Oh dear. Can't see who it was, of course, but at least 2 guys involved in that. There's a big behind. No, he's still there. Boltus is still there. So obviously I see Dupasquier is there. Number 5, I don't see. I think he is still there, Fellon, but he might have been pushed back by that action. The guys came out of the middle of that of that bunch. And 28 is one of them. That is
Bertelli.
Matteo Bertelli, the Italian. He's one of the fallers, but 37 it is Pedro Acosta who has the advantage. Noguchi behind him. Then Pontus on 7. Oh, and there, that's Pontus ran off the track there, but he had to avoid Noguchi. And 37 is Pedro Acosta. He has a handy advantage now in the chase for second place. He's going to take some catching there. Pontus is 7, but he's lost out big time there as Noguchi got into trouble ahead of him. Noguchi is in overall third place, second place in that bunch. Certainly Acosta with a really handy advantage there. It'll be tough for the other guys to pass the steps, and he just takes a look over his shoulders. Carlos Tate, it is that wins it absolutely comfortably. He had a 10-second advantage. It may have drifted off a bit as he waves his legs around Acosta start-finish. And there is confirmation of the result. Then Tate, Acosta, Noguchi, Salvador, Felon, Dupasquier, Rouget, Baltus pushed back to 8 with that penalty, ahead of Adrian Huertas. Now we've had 3 of the Rookies Cup races with a sort of pretty much a month between them. We've got another gap coming up, but then suddenly we've got back-to-back Assen and the Sachsenring, 4 races, you know, in successive weekends. Nicolas Hernandez, Marev, the Russian, he got on into that group. He was right at the back of it when we saw him early on, and there are the guys, of course, who missed out on the points at all due to that accident. Cooney, Uriart, Bertelli, Billy Van Erd, and the separate faller who was Philippe Ton. So big bad luck for those guys, and unfortunately Billy didn't pick up any points in Jerez either, but this wasn't his fault, certainly not. So Carlos Tate, there's the 25 points that Yuki Cooney has missing. He's going to be soon under pressure from Noguchi. Salvador Dupasquier, Felon, they will feature very much in the battle for the points, and I think even some of those guys are further down. Marcus Uriart, Bertelli, who we saw fall off, then they're quick enough to be on the podium any weekend, and so we've got plenty of battles left in this championship. So the third place man, Yuki Noguchi, goes on to the podium, followed by Acosta and then Carlos Tate. The trophy's being awarded here by Jack Doohan, Red Bull Junior driver. He races in Euro Formula Open, a sort of Formula 3, and he was second in Hockenheim just last weekend. He also drives in the Asian F3 as part of the Red Bull Junior driver program. There is Jack, and you raced against his dad, Neil.
Yeah, certainly did, and raced against him here in Mugello back in the 500 days. So yeah, great. It's amazing how this next generation come along, all involved in motorsport. My kids doing the thing in road racing, and Jack in 4 wheels, and yeah, and Mick shows up now and again, so it's always good to catch up with Mick. But great to see Jack having a good career and a Red Bull driver also.